Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My dear students here, how are you all? Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back. We are into the day 5 of this course. Alhamdulillah. Hope and pray you all are good, inshallah. Alhamdulillah, I'm good as well. Yes, to say barakallah. Okay, so let's begin. We are into the day 5 of this course, and alhamdulillah, only one day is remaining. We are heading towards the completion, and inshallah, uh, hopefully you all will get most out of this, inshallah. So come on, dear sisters and sisters here. Hope that you all have learned so much about presenting, inshallah, in this last 5 sessions. Okay, so I just want you all, my dear students here, to design like a pro. Okay, so make sure whatever you're designing in the course, it should be to the point, right? So you feel like you're an audience. Okay, so whenever you are preparing something, you feel that I am an audience. How does it look for me when I present this to my students? Okay, so that thing that you have to be careful about. Okay, because some of the flyers that I had seen, the course flyers that you have sent it as a homework, they were not up to the mark, right? So I just want you all to design in a perfect way, right? So make sure you are perfectioning that skill. I already shared with you a bonus video wherein you can design the presentations very beautifully. So make sure you are just going through that bonus video in which you will understand how to design the presentations in a very beautiful way, maintaining the designing principles, hierarchy, the spacing, the contrast, okay, black and white. You cannot put black on black, right? Yes, my students from the Design Like a Pro will tell me all of these, right? So if you have dark backgrounds, you need a lighter text, correct? Dark backgrounds, light textual contents or light elements, okay? Something that has light coloring, okay? Dark color with light light elements. You should combine. You should make sure that you are having the proper contrast put up in your designs, and also make sure the fonts are well aligned. Okay, it should not be like this font goes somewhere over here and this font goes somewhere over here. No, it should be well aligned. It is center aligned. It is center aligned. Okay, so make sure all of these things are taken care of. Right? So you have to learn some of the design principles so that your design looks good on the screen. Okay, so why do you all visit the applications? For example, think that you have your personal favorite applications. Flipkart, we have so many different, like for example, I give you Flipkart, Myntra, Amazon. Okay, you will be having one personal favorite application out of these three. Why? Can you please tell me? Because the user interface will attract you well. Okay, for example, think that for me the user interface of the Flipkart attracts a lot rather than those other applications. Okay, this means that you are settled with that user interface, the interface that is given over there. It's very easy to use. Okay, something that gets easy to use or something that catches your eye, you'll go with that, isn't it? Okay, it's all about colors, and it is all about what we say, the elements being arranged. We call it as UI UX designing. Okay, we design those things very well. Okay, I'm also a UI UX designer, so I'm telling you, you have to maintain those things in your design so that you can attract the audience. Okay, so 90% of the decisions are made based on your the design coloring, and also the elements that are put up in the design. This is actually a scientific fact. Okay, so wherein the 90% of decision whether should I buy this or not, it depends on the flyer. Okay, the flyer, how you pose it out. Okay, so we actually have something like brand guidelines when we study in the Design Like a Pro batches. Okay, if you have time, we can just go through those series that is put up on the YouTube, and that's well and good, because you already have the Canva Pro. You can go through the recordings. If not, you can just register to our course, which inshallah will be held in next month or so. Okay, so okay, alhamdulillah, let's begin today's batch. Today we are going to start with, again, I already told you what we're going to start with. We're going to learn the Zoom like a pro. Can you all please mention to me whether I'm audible to you all? Kindly mention to me if I'm audible to you. Just give me a thumbs up, please. Okay, alhamdulillah. So let's begin now, my dear students here. So with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. So that Allah puts barakah in our affairs. Please rectify your intentions, because inshallah, you're going to do something for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Inshallah, in which in turn will be a source of a good income for you, inshallah. So make sure you are doing this, dear students here. I want to again motivate you all. Make sure you're doing this, because you have hundreds of skill in hand. You already have studied like a pro. So make sure you're utilizing those things, inshallah, as like a pro, inshallah. Will you all do that? Yes, I need a yes. I want you all to stay motivated. These classes, it will be very easy to run within your routine. I, being a teacher, educator, I am telling you, these online classes, being at home, it is like a what we say, it's a boon to you all. I'm telling you, if you all just go ahead with these things, it's like a boon, inshallah. So make sure you can just, it is like a me time. This is like a me time for me. Okay. Other things, it will be like, what we say, we usually go ahead with all the stuffs at home. But these classes, we just bound together with the students and I interacting and putting out my best of my skill out, isn't it? So this is something like a boon, inshallah. I want you all to stay motivated and do something for yourselves, inshallah, my dear students here. Okay, so let's begin now. And again, let's just brush this topic up. Why are we here for? I want you all to stay motivated. I want you all to utilize the skills, whatever you have within you. I want you all to put it out to the world. Okay, so even if you keep it for no fee or less fee, you can even have your own, what we say, own audience. You can have your own influence. You will be having students who will like you, inshallah, who will be like, we want to study with you. If you do some other courses, I want to go ahead with you. If you want to take tutoring, I want to go ahead with you. Okay, create that influence, inshallah. Okay, touch the people's heart through your, what we say, through your teaching, inshallah. You need to touch the hearts of the students out there, inshallah. It's not just like doing for the sake of doing. No, it's for the sake of, what we say, it's just sake of, it's your own benefit. It's for your own benefit. It's for your own happiness, my dear students here. Okay, so unlock your skills, shape them into your course. I want you all to shape them into a course, or if you want to go ahead with tutoring, you can even tutor, personal tutoring, one-on-one tutoring, whatever, inshallah. I want to prepare yourself, share your knowledge to the world, inshallah. So let's begin. This was our 6-day goal, alhamdulillah. So this inshallah will help you to be more productive with your time. Okay, inshallah ta'ala, because we might be wasting. For example, think that if I take one day off, I'll be like, okay, I don't have any work to do. I'll be like scrolling something on the social media, or it might be like, well, I'll give some Quran time or something like that. But it feels like it's very less, right? So other things, there's nothing like what there's nothing productive to be done if we waste the entire day. We might be doing some of the other tasks, but this also feels more productive than anything, because you have not just benefited yourself, you have benefited someone out there, isn't it? You have benefited someone out there. That is something that you have to be feeling good about, isn't it? So inshallah, I just want you all to go ahead with these things. Whatever skills you have, please put it out. Okay. So let's continue on to this journey of being more productive with the smart devices. Can you all please give me a quick recap on whatever we had learned till now? Day one, starting with day one. We are at day 5 already, right? So see how time passes by, isn't it? Okay. So yes, alhamdulillah, we have learned how to select our own niche, right? So whatever we are good at, we have selected that. So alhamdulillah, we have done this in a best way and have got the students who are skilled in every other things, mashallah. We have students who have done hijama therapy. We have students who are in Raisin Art, some who are in, what we say, Tajweed classes, online mentoring, and more, alhamdulillah. The second day, we learned about design skills and presenting. How are we going to present? Not just the flat presentations. We're going to give the engaging presentations, right? Okay. This is the take that I take for the classes like this, okay? Course classes. But if you are with the children's, my dear student, if you are with the tutoring students, you should not go it in this way, okay? I'll give you some link, okay? Link how I deal with the students, okay? Like I put the mic on and we'll be interacting throughout the class, okay? We'll be interacting throughout the class. Everything you need to ask, or else, your students will doze off. They'll actually doze off, because out there, I have the students like grade 9, grade 10 students, fine. They are Muslim girls, fine. So what do the parents prefer is, they don't want to show their kids on the video camera, okay? This is one thing that the parents prefer, fine. So neither I'm showing myself on the video camera. So now what will happen, please tell me, okay? If I'm not interacting with them, they'll doze off. What they'll do, they'll be doing something else. They might be involved in the, what we say, gaming or something like that, or watching the reels, okay? Come on, yes or no? Please let me know. These are the tips that I'm going to give you all. So what you all have to do, you have to be more interactive, isn't it? Yes. Okay. One important thing when you're going to go ahead with one-on-one sessions, be interactive with your students out there. Fine. If you want help with that, also I'll give you some link from the our previous classes. You can just refer to that. Fine. Okay. So presenting skills is very important. Not the flat presentation, but the engaging presentations. Inshallah. Are you all, inshallah, keeping up with these things? Okay, hoping to, right? Inshallah. So now, my dear students, here the next thing is that we had learned how to design the presentations. Yesterday, I also gave you all a bonus video. I think today I just shared the link. I want you all to go through that, okay? So you just can decide how to design your presentations in a beautiful way. Fine. You can use the AI also. You can use the what we say templates as well. You can use whatever it is on the Canva, and you can just design the beautiful ones. Fine. By now, hopefully, I think that you're all ready with the course flyers. Okay. Even if you're not ready with the presentation flyers, I want you all to be ready with the course flyers. Are you all? Please let me know. How many hands up I have? Thumbs up I have? Please let me know. Just raise your hands. Yes, my dear students. Yes. Ready with the course flyer? Next. I want more. I want more. Come on, my dear students. Yes. Okay. If you're not ready with the course flyer, what we'll do is tomorrow you just need to send me the link of your Canva document. We'll design that together. Okay. We'll design that together. You can fix your own date. Like for example, if you're looking into one course, for example, if you want to have a course in the next upcoming month. Okay. So for example, I think I have a sister who has shared with me the flyer, Sister Fatima. Okay. So there was a tafsir flyer. Okay. They wanted to plan it for the next month. Okay. So if it was for the next month, then what how we should do? We can just share that now itself, and you can grab the students out there. So I just want you all to share your course flyers. If you cannot share the course flyers, I want you all to share the link of that flyer with me. We'll edit that together. Okay, we'll make it perfection. We'll perfection that, and then we'll share it out, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, fine. We'll mark it that. So if you want time to decide, like when should I start, because you might be in what we say, you might be having some upcoming something like that, tours or something, travels, or if you have some upcoming wedding in your family or something like that, occasions, the events in your family or something like that, and if you don't want to start any courses or something like that for now, then what you can do is you can just mention the dates for the next month, or you can just get back to me. I'll be helping you, inshallah, whenever you want to, right? So you do not have to worry about this. Okay, kindly let me know, give me a thumbs up if you all have understood what you're doing. Okay. So the next thing is yesterday, okay, yesterday's course flyer designing is done. So we actually learned how to design the course flyer like a pro. And Alhamdulillah, your course flyer that you have presented were all designed there very excellently. But make sure, my dear students, that you have some what we say design sense. We call it as design sense when you are designing the things in a very good way. Okay? So make sure you are following the design principles so that your design has a design sense. Okay. So this is something that I wanted to tell you all. Okay. So now, my dear students, we are going to start to learn how to use Zoom like a pro. Okay, how to use Zoom. What is Zoom, my dear students? Here, can you please tell me what is Zoom? Okay, can anyone tell me why am I using Zoom and not Google this one? What we say? Yes, someone here. We have Google Meet, isn't it? Why am I using that? Why aren't we using Google Meet and Zoom? Very first thing is that Zoom is very popular, okay? So out of 50 courses that you have attended or 50 webinars that you have taken, it might be one or two that will give you Google Meet, okay? Yes, excellent. And Zoom has hundreds of features and not the Google Meet doesn't have those many features, okay? So very important thing is that yes, Zoom is an online teaching platform, okay? So Zoom has hundreds of features and Zoom is an application that is ideal, that is very good to use, that is, yes, even the recording is possible. In the Google Meet, what happens is that over there, the interface is not very easy. Okay, it might be like you will be opened up with a video camera, like as such itself. You will be opened up with the audio as such itself. There's no privacy maintained actually in the Google Meet, right? So most of the what we say educators or the someone who takes the Zoom meets, even if you are into the business or something like that, they just go ahead with the Zoom meetings. Okay, so this is the professional kind of one, where we go ahead with Zoom meetings, right? So let's begin. I hope everyone has a Zoom because everyone is taking the class on Zoom itself. Okay. So can you all just tell me how is your experience with Zoom in 1 out of 10? For example, how many times have you opened up the Zoom application? How are you used to Zoom? You just rate yourself in 1 out of 10. 1 to 10. Come on, please tell me. 9 out of 10. Excellent. 8 out of 10. Excellent. Few more, please. I would just want to know your experience with Zoom. Like, I just want to know how well you know Zoom application. Barakallah. How well you know the Zoom application. Because you have been taking the classes or the courses from other batches or other this way. How well you rate yourself on the Zoom. Okay, 7. Excellent. Okay, so I hope that everyone knows how to operate some things on the Zoom. Okay. So what we'll do is, hoping that you know something about the Zoom, I'll teach you in that way, right? Okay. So, alhamdulillah. So now let's begin. How does a Zoom look like? This you already know. So the software that we use is Zoom. It is available on the PCs also. The laptop version is the same. You can download it on the laptops as well. You can download it on the smartphone as well. You can download it on the what we say um, tablets as well. Okay, tabs, any tabs or even iPads. Okay, Zoom is available for all platforms. One important thing about Zoom, my dear students, is that okay, if you, for example, think that you have just the smartphone and you do not have any other applications. Okay, this is the question posed by my students. You have smartphones and do not have tabs or the laptops. And if even if you have a laptop, you are not having the Wi-Fi connection or something like that, so that you can use the Zoom. Okay, this is the problem faced by most of them. Okay, start from the smartphone itself. You don't have to have the tablet, or you don't have to have the laptop, or you don't have to have the iPad. Start from what you have. This is what is something that you will grow with. Remember that. Start from what you have. Remember this slogan that I'm giving to you, because we started off with the smartphone itself. Okay. The things that we take is from this itself. Okay. For example, think that I started my journey from smartphones. Okay. So I got used to 1 or 3 patches. Okay. The the amount generated from this smartphone, I utilized it to take another tablet. Okay, at the amount that the thing that you get from this, okay, we invest what we as educated, I'm telling you, we do not invest our pocket monies or whatever we have it from the other sources to use these things. So what do? We take the things out of these itself. Okay, whatever the classes we conduct, we invest those things to ourselves, like invest those things to just upgrade our classes. This is one thing that you have to know. Okay, investing your income to upgrade your classes, please remember this. Okay, you do not have to stay at laptop version and then you have to, like what we say, I'll start conducting the class once I get the laptop. No, my dear students. Okay, please remember this. Yes, you have to upgrade your skills first. Very good, excellent. Upgrade the quality of your this one. Get the students there. Okay, start on the smartphone itself. Once you conduct lots of courses, my dear students, the income that you generate, utilize that to upgrade the devices. Okay, upgrade the products, upgrade the devices, and then you start up with going ahead with good, what we say, platforms. All are fine with this? Yes? Okay, someone who had the doubt that, okay, if I have just the smartphones, I don't have the tablet, I do not have the laptop, I do not have anything, please make sure, do not worry, start with the smartphone itself. Okay, start with the smartphone itself, because you are not asked on which platform are you using this and you are teaching this. No, you can just do it. You can just do it, my dear students. Please do not worry about all of this stuff. Okay, it's all how you are confident about yourself, how you are confident about your skill. We have seen the educators just doing on the smartphone, taking the videos, doing some calligraphy on the hand and showing it with the smartphone itself. You just need to have a selfie stand or something like that. You'll get it around for 200 or 300 rupees, right? I'll be showing you how to even use the stylus pens also, how to get those on the, what we say, on the Amazon or the Flipkart platforms, inshallah. So do not worry about all of the steps, right? So let's begin now. So it was a Zoom. We are just discussing about Zoom platform. So now, so this is your, okay, think that this is your screen and this is how Zoom appears, right? Okay. So why do you use, actually, most of the students use is that they use this to join the courses, right? Right? Join the meeting. So how do you join the meetings? You go to the WhatsApp, correct? You get the link of the meeting link. You just click on it and you'll be joined to the Zoom meet, isn't it? Yes. So that is the one way that you join the Zoom meetings. Okay. So next way that you join the Zoom meeting is that you can just go ahead with joining here, and you can just click on what is your name, the meeting ID they'll be asking you, or the meeting link they'll be asking you, and they'll be asking you about the password. You just need to enter and you can just join the Zoom meeting that is held by some other people. Okay. Okay. So now, okay. So for now, think that I just contacted you and you want an urgent class with me. Fine, you want my urgent class with me. So what will you do? You'll ask me, can you have a Zoom meeting, quick Zoom meeting with me? Okay. For example, I'll give you an example of a student. Okay, think that there's a student out there. Okay, student out there, and this student, okay, wants you. This student wants you to take a doubt solving class. Okay, to take a doubt solving session. Okay, and it's urgent from him, for him Then what will you do? You'll just say, come on, I'm going to have a meeting now. So just, I'll just share you the meeting link. Okay. So this is for instant. Okay. This new meeting option is for instant meetings. Okay. Understand this. You're not going to use this when you're taking the courses or the tutoring classes. We are going to use schedule button, not this button. Remember that. Okay. Please know this. New meeting is for instant meetings. Just now, I want, for example, someone approached me and they want a class with me. I'll just click on new meeting and we'll go ahead with it. Have you all understood? Just give me a thumbs up, please. Why is new meeting for? Instant meetings, right? Instant meeting. Now you want to arrange a meeting urgently, like someone wants to video call you or someone wants to audio call you. This is how you go ahead with. New meeting is for instant calling. But scheduling is for courses and tutoring batches. This is something that we use for the courses and the tutoring batches. Okay. If you want to schedule a meeting, a webinar also, you have to go ahead with schedule itself. You don't go ahead with new meeting. Okay. Because you're having only 40 minutes of duration, 40 minutes duration of the meet. So you don't waste it by just opening the meeting and waiting for them for long and long. No. What you need to schedule that. I'll teach you how to schedule also. Please don't worry about it. Fine. So new meeting. Once you click on new meeting, why is new meeting? Instant meeting. Okay. Instant meeting means if someone wants to approach you and someone wants to take a doubt solving session, now itself he's ready there and you are ready here. The student is ready there and you are ready here. So then you just click on new meeting. Once you click on new meeting, you'll be asked this question. Okay. Should you open the video on? Do you want to keep the video on? Okay. You can just shut this off. If you want to keep it on, you can keep it on. Okay. And then use personal meeting ID. Everyone is given one PMI. Okay. Everyone, you will be given one PMI. This is my PMI. Okay. This is my personal meeting ID. But if you don't want this person, we usually don't share our personal meeting ID. What we do is we just take newly generated meeting IDs. You know, for every meeting ID, every meeting, Zoom generates new meeting IDs. Okay, so you don't have to share your personal meeting IDs. So what you do, you just keep this two off, and then just click on start a meeting. Got it? This is for instant meeting. Now itself, someone wants you to do a class, just click on start a meeting, new meeting, and then start a meeting. Got it now? Just give me a thumbs up. Okay, so once you open the screen, you will get this direct screen out here. Okay, you'll get direct screen out here. So then what you do, you just start with muting it up. Okay, first mute it up. Okay, first you just click on mute button and this will be muted out. Okay, once it is muted, this symbol will be showing you what it is. Invite your contacts to join this meeting because you are alone in that, right? You just had started the meeting as such. So now what you have to do, you have to invite. You have to just click on this. If you do not find this, for example, think that if it is not present, then what you have to do, go to the participants. Okay, this is the thing where you have to go to. Go to the participants, and then in the participants, you will be having invite over here. Okay, even if you have now itself, I want you all to try this. Okay, but because you are not a host, you won't get this. If you go to the participant icon over there on the top, if you are hosting the meeting, only you will have this. Okay, there will be around invite. There is something called as invite button. Okay, or something like this. There will be some person like this, and there will be plus button here. Okay, so you just click on that, then you can just invite anyone to your meeting. Fine. Please let me know. Okay, so I'll just show it to you on the Zoom. See here, this is my Zoom screen. See, these are the participants that we have. Mute button, start a video button, stop sharing. Now I'm sharing the video, so it's showing you stop sharing. There's something called as participants. Even on the laptop, okay, what happens is, because this is the constraint view on the, what we say, on the tab, what we are having over here is, it is given after the three dot buttons, okay? Everything, whatever is required on the down part, it is given on here in the more button. We can just click on more and we can have access to all of the settings, right? I'll teach you about settings, you do not worry about it, okay? So now how to invite someone to the part for some this to this what we say Zoom link is that I just click on the participants part, and over here, can you see on the left side this button, invite button? Can you see that? I'll just click on invite button, fine, and then whatever wherever you want to invite, what I'll do is I'll copy the invite link. Okay, what should I do? I should copy the invitation link. Okay, then what will I do? I'll just go ahead. I'll go to my WhatsApp and paste it to my groups. Right? Getting it? I'll just go ahead with the WhatsApp and paste it here. Getting it? Please let me know. I'll paste it here. So now this is our meeting link. Now you want something along with this written? Okay, you can just take the help from the ChatGPT. What will ChatGPT tell you? Okay, so this group is going live. We are going live on this design like a pro course. So you can just write it. Okay, we are launching, or we are. I'm inviting you to join the day 5th of this present like a pro mastery course. Okay, this is the Zoom link. Join here. The timings of this meet is around 11:30 to 12:30 or whichever timings you give. That is. going to be written over there. Fine. Yes, just give me a thumbs up if you have understood how to invite someone to your Zoom meet, okay? Something that you have launched. You're clicking on copy invite link, right? So done. Now this is how you invite the students, right? So now what we'll do, we'll just close that, what we say, leave that meeting, okay? Because we are not into the new meeting. So I just want to close that meeting. So what will I do? I'll just close it up, right? So now how to close the meeting, how to just end the meeting. Once you invite it, for example, think that you and that friend joined the meeting, you just had a beautiful meeting, you just click on end button, and once you click on end button, what you will land into? You will land into something called as end meeting for all, and then you just can end the meeting. Fine. Then please let me know if you have understood how to use the meet button. Do let me know. Okay. Okay. The second button is join the meeting button. So once I told you about the join the meeting button, how does it look like? Join the meeting. Okay. So see here, this is the second button that we have. First meeting, first understood, right? It is for instant meetings. Okay, instant meetups. Okay, because one important thing about instant meetups is that they should be online there. Okay, they should be like sitting waiting for you, opening their Zoom application, right? So only then you open this and then you send the invite link. They'll be clicking on that invite link. You'll be clicking, or you'll be opening here. You'll be sharing the invite link. Both of you will be sitting on the Zoom meeting, and then you have a Zoom meeting only for 40 minutes. Okay, because Zoom allows you only for 40 minutes free meetup. Okay. Okay, I'll also tell you about subscriptions. Please do not worry about anything. Okay, so this is about 40 minutes. 40 minutes free meetups. Okay, so now there is another thing called as join the meetings. Okay, so join the meetings. I already told you if you are joining the course. Now, how you join my course? The same thing. If I just shared the link, you just have to click that link and you will be joined into a course. So how to do that? Once you click on this join button, you will be landed onto the meeting ID. They'll ask you what meeting ID do you want to put over there. So that is something that you have to put into the box, and then you have to just go ahead with meetup, right? Okay, it's here meeting ID, and then your name you have to enter, right? Okay, you can even rename that once you're inside it, right? How to rename that? Any idea? How do you rename yourself on the Zoom? You just click on it, and there is something called as rename, isn't it? Raise hand, rename. There are two buttons. You can do that, right? Okay, so we are done with two such options. Okay, join is over, new meeting is over, fine. Join meeting, new meeting. Okay, if you want to join the meeting, do not connect to the audio. You need to enable these two things, right? Because that is the etiquette of joining a course meetings, right? You actually open it up and just close these two things down, okay? So don't connect to the audio, turn off my video. This two will be enabled, and then we have to put a meeting ID, then we have to put our own name, and then we join the classes, okay? The third thing that we are going to go ahead is scheduling the meeting. This is all you have to know, my dear students here, because you will be working on the tutoring, isn't it? Okay, for every day, if you have the tutoring batches, my dear students here, you need to know about how to schedule your classes. Okay, how you're going to schedule your classes. Have you understood till here? Please let me know. Just give me a thumbs up. This is just only two things you have to know now, right? Final two things are remaining. That's all. Come on. Okay, till here you're clear, isn't it? If you have any doubts, please let me know in the chat box. I'll help you with that, fine? So now you have another thing known as scheduling the courses, scheduling the classes, fine? Okay, for example, this course that I'm just presenting to you, okay, before this course, before the start of this course, what should I do? Okay, what should I do? What should I do was, I should just have to go to the I should just have to click on the button known as schedule, okay? I should click on the button known as schedule the meeting, okay, this button, okay? Once I click on this button, I'll be shown the screen. Can you see the screen? Okay, they'll be showing me, they'll be asking me all of these sort of questions, okay? Okay, what is the course name? Here you have to write the course name, okay? If, for example, I'll take Sister Zeba, okay? Okay, you are going to launch a resin art course, okay? Resin art course, okay? You just have to name here, okay? You just click on schedule meeting, write resin art course, right? From when are you starting? You have to mention it here. When are you going to start that resin art course from? For example, if you have mentioned, okay, you can just give me any dates. Okay, for example, think that you're going to start it from 25th December. You have to change this date, 25th, 12, 2025. Okay, from what timing to what timing? This is very important for the Zoom meetups. Okay, remember that. Okay, because your Zoom decides based on this itself, and it will remind you each day that today is your what we say workshop. Today is your course. Okay, even if you're scheduling it for your what we say students, you have to make sure you're knowing this. Okay, okay. You are going to write when are you going to start that? Okay, I wrote it here. See, just see here, present like a pro from 11 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Okay, in this way we write it. For example, okay, I think I have another screenshot in hand. Okay, see here, it's here. Presentation mastery course. Right? So I'll write the date. From 20, we are going to start. Okay, from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Okay, it should be p.m. Okay, so time zones. If you are staying in India, write this time zone. If you are staying in other countries, select whatever time zone is there for this. Okay, very important thing is that this class is on the repetition mode. Okay, this you have to select. Okay, when you are having the courses, you have to select this daily mode. Right? Remember, daily mode should be selected. When are you going to stop this course? Okay, you have to mention the date. Okay, I've mentioned the date 31st December 2025. I'm going to stop this course from 20 December to 21st December, 31st December. Got it? So this way you have to end the course once. Okay, then if you want to invite someone, no, I don't want to invite someone now itself. We'll invite it later itself. So no need to invite someone. Okay, you have to just close that. Right? So now the next thing. Do you want to use your personal ID? No need. Okay, this will all be set by what we say Zoom itself. You don't have to worry about it. I'm telling you what are the important things that you have to note. One important thing is that meeting passcode. You have to have your passcode for every meet. Okay, even for this meet, we have a passcode, right? So we'll just enable that and write a passcode. For example, present. I wrote even for this Google Meet, you have the Zoom Meet, you have the passcode present, right? So next thing, a waiting room. Okay, if you enable this, what happens is that if your students click on your what we say course link, then what they'll be asked to is wait in the waiting room until and unless the host allows you inside. It will be like someone is waiting in the hall and you are close the door and they'll be knocking you. Okay, they'll be knocking at your door and you have to wait until they open the door, right? So this is like that. Okay, it's like admin should go to you and admin should okay come inside. Okay, admin is going to you and admin is going to accept your what we say invitation, accept you joining inside their room. So do not enable this. So do not enable this. If you want such thing, like if you want everyone to knock the door and get in, then you have to enable this. Okay. So enabling waiting room is something like you are asking the host whether I can join or not, right? But if I'm giving you the link, it means that I have invited you already. You can join me already, right? For example, this is only used when you have thousands of participants and you don't want to have everyone out there. If you have shared it to thousands of members and you don't want everyone out there, you just want 5 to 10 students. Okay, so in that way you can just select whoever you want and you can just get them into your class, and the rest of them you can just let them out. Okay, so that is the thing that you can do when you're enabling the waiting room. Okay, well, then what else you have is, okay, you have this AI companion thing. This is not present for the free version of the Zoom. Okay, but for the what we say the pro version of the Zoom, you have this. Okay, so automatically start the AI companion. AI meeting summary will be automatically started if you want. This is nothing. This doesn't help you. It doesn't help even the students. Actually, what happens is after the entire meet, it will give you a bit of summary. Okay, what was happened in this session? What happened? What are the things that were taught? It will be providing the summary. Okay, it will not be that useful, but because why because students have got it already in the course session, they don't want it again, right? So usually we are actually what we say lazy to read everything, isn't it? So we do not actually prefer using this, but we actually switch it on, right? AI summary. So meeting summary, AI companion will use that. And who will receive the summary? You can even give the summary to the participants also. Okay. And also it is here. Okay. Meeting chat, continuous meeting chat. Do you want everyone to chat in the meeting continuously? Yes, you can mention that. Okay. Okay, then these are the important things. Okay, do you want your video host means you remember that host is you. This is you who is hosting the this one. Do you want to switch on your video? You can switch it off. Okay, participant videos on. Do you want to switch? Make sure that participants are if they're entering the class, it means that your video is automatically switching on. You just have to disable these two things. Okay, so that your participants will actually be happy to get into your session, right? So actually they won't get into the session next time, because if you're just opening their video without their consent, if you just open this, when you just click on it, it means that once they enter the meet, the video will automatically be opened up. So these things you have to switch it off. Okay, even for the host video on, you have to switch it off, right? So next thing, add to the calendar. You have Google calendars or iPhone calendars. In this too, what happens is it will add it to Apple ID or your Google ID. Whatever the date timings you have for the session, scheduling, whatever you have scheduled, you can just add it to the calendar using this. Okay, so this is all you have about the meeting, scheduling meeting. Only once you have to do this, my dear students, here only once. Okay, every class will be by itself. Every class, every other class for this course, it will be by itself. Okay? Okay, if you want, I'll just explain to you again. So first thing what you have to click on, you have to click on schedule the meeting. Okay, schedule the meeting. Click on what is the course name? I'll write it, resin art course. Okay, when are you starting? From what time to what time you have to write? Do not touch all of these. Repetition is on. You have to switch it on because every day you're taking, right? Till how many days it will be set by the Zoom itself because you have already set it, okay? From which date to which date? Because over here you can end the repeat timing. Here, end the repeat timing. End the repeat. When do you want to end the repeat? That's all. Fine. If you want, you can give the passcode and then you just have to click on done. Got it? Please let me know if you have got this. If you just click on done, now you will be given this. Okay, this is something that you will get once you are clicking on done. Okay, so now it has given you, this is a recurring meeting every day. Recurring means in the mathematical terms, it is nothing but it will be every day. Okay, so this is the topic for your meeting or the course, presentation mastery course. This is the meeting ID, new meeting ID will be created, passcode will be created. Okay, now what you have to do, if you want to start now itself, you can start it. This and all are not required. You have already added to the calendar. Now you have to invite. Okay. So how did I get the invitation link for my course is that I just clicked on invite button. Okay. So I just clicked on invite button. Whatever invite button I got, I just got copy the invitation link. I just shared it to the here. If I just clicked on invite button and it will be showing something link like this. I should just click on this copy button. So here this is a copy button. I'll just click on this copy button. Okay. I'll just click on this copy button and then I can just copy that and share it on the WhatsApp. Are you done with scheduling the meeting? Now, how will you understand where is the scheduled meeting? Okay, tomorrow, okay, think that tomorrow you will get back to the Zoom. Okay, tomorrow you will get back to the Zoom and you want to take that course. Okay, you want to take that course. Where will it be present? On the screen. Okay, on the screen, there is something called as meetings. Third button. Okay, meetings. Can you see that? On the home page, you have these three things, right? Back meeting, join meeting, schedule meeting, share screen. Okay. So here on the screen, you have something called as meeting. Okay. Over there, you will be told about all the meetings that you have conducted till now, that you have in the store till now. Okay. That you have after the class till after the class. Okay. What are the classes? Class hours you are having? Right. Okay. So I think I've just played that screenshot. Just give me 1 second. I'll just get it back for you. Okay. See here. Once you click on meetings, this is the panel that will be shown. Can you see this? Once you click on the meetings, you will be shown this panel wherein you are shown your personal meeting ID. If you want to directly start, you can start. Or else these are the recurring meetings. Can you see that? Please let me know. Design like a pro. These are the courses that we have taken. Learn 10th standard maths with Michelle, okay, grade 7 and grade 8 maths. Okay. So these are the things that you will appear on the screen. Present like a pro course. Okay. So in this way, all the courses will be there. Okay. On their scheduled timing, the Zoom will remind you by itself. Okay. Zoom will remind you by itself. Okay. So whatever classes you are having, it will remind you by itself. So in this way, okay, if you scroll down, you'll get all of those things. Right? So in this way, you can just get into all of this. Understood? Please let me know. Whatever you have scheduled will be present on the meetings. Okay. This meeting thing will have all the scheduled classes. Scheduled classes. Got it? That's all. Only this much you have to learn about the Zoom. If you have learned this much, you are a pro into the Zoom. Please let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you have understood till here. How to arrange your own classes. Yes? A thumbs up needed, please. Okay? If you are still not understanding, please take my help. I'll be there for you to help. Do not worry, okay? You can take my help in you knowing this application because this is a wonderful application. You have to know a few of the things. Okay. There's another thing called as share screen. On the very first page, can you see that? There is something called as share screen. Okay. That is for example, think that I have this meeting arranged. Okay. I want other person out there. Okay. I'm in the meeting. I want my student. I want my student, Sister Astra, to share her screen. So what I'll do is I'll share the meeting ID with Sister Astra and I'll tell it, please share your screen. So what you have to do, Sister Astra, is that you have to go to what we say the main page of the Zoom. Okay. You have to click on this button share screen and the meeting ID that I had given, meeting link. Okay. You have to write that meeting link. Okay. Once you write that meeting link, you'll be asked to share the screen. Okay. So in this way, you can share the meeting ID You can click the meeting ID and you can just click on OK, and you can share the screen and I can teach the thing. Got it now? Understood or not? Everyone in the Zoom meet cannot share that. Fine. Okay, so this is how it can go ahead with. Fourth option on the screen. One option, two option, three option, four option. All the four options are understood? Yes? Okay, so we are done. We don't have any other things. There is something called as team chat. It is newly introduced. Okay, because once we are done with the course, all the chats that you have told in the class will be here. Okay, even it will be shown for you. Okay, all the chats that we have done in this session, it will be here. Fine. Okay, then meetings. We already discussed all the meetings that you have scheduled will be present on the meetings app. Remember this. All the meetings that you have scheduled. Where is the schedule? On the home, you have three buttons. One is join button. One is what we say join is the second button. First is new meeting button, join button, and the third is schedule button, and fourth is share the screen button. Share the screen button. Right? Okay. Then you have docs. Documents is Google Docs. Zoom Docs if you want. Contacts, we don't use it. It is for American ones. There's some button called as more. Okay. So now I'll be telling you some other things as well. So I'll just go through these things. Okay, this is done. Okay, meeting, how to schedule a meeting is done. How to share the screen is also done. How to understand the team chat is over. How to know the schedule meeting is also over. How to go ahead with documents is also over. Documents is nothing but if you want to have the documents that were used in the classes, you can just have the access to this over here. Connections, external connections, you don't have to know that. Okay. Now this is very important settings, my dear students here. Please come on. I just want you all to look into this. If I'm a host, I want to, okay, you want to mute other participants, I'll show you, okay? How to use the pen also, I'll show you, okay? Just give me 1 minute, right? Okay, we are not inside the meeting yet, okay? We are just doing the, what we say, settings outside of this meeting, okay? Outside things, we are just learning now. Okay, I'll show you inside the meeting, right? Just give me 1 minute. Okay, so now outside this thing, we have more button wherein you are given about yourself. First thing is, what you're naming yourself. I've learned with Umemisha. It will be like you will be having basic plan, because you'll be having in the basic plan you will be having 40 minutes only. Okay, so I'm a licensed user, so I'll be paying what we say Zoom each month. Okay, so there are different, there are different what we say different purchases that you can make. It goes to 1 lakh also. I have my friends who have been using 1 lakh packaging per year for the Zoom. Okay, 1 lakh packaging, 2 lakh packaging, 3 lakh packaging. If you want about 100 participants, if you want 1,000 participants, you need to pay around 1 lakh or 2 lakhs or 2.5 lakhs, something like that. Okay, so you don't have to worry about all that those things. Because you are having a small base, you can just go ahead with 100 participants can be the maximum ones that can join you. If you want some other to join along with it, what you can do is you can have a webcam with you, or what you can have is another this one. Yeah, we can have a selfie stand with you. Like you can just go ahead on the YouTube live. Okay, YouTube live along with the Zoom live. We can have a YouTube live. If the participants are full in the Zoom class, what you can say is please go ahead with YouTube live. You watch over there, right? So you can give both the YouTube live as well as Zoom live links. Okay, so that is the thing that you can work on. Fine. Now the features that are over here there are so many things here. First thing is learn with Vishal, that will be telling you how you're going to have your what we say things connected up with. Okay, so you have settings, all other settings here, QR code and about settings. Fine. So let's first start with the very first one, that is profile. In the profile, you will be asked with profile photo. Please update this. Okay, because if you are into the what we say tutoring batches or whatever courses, this will be shown up as your profile photo. So make sure you're updating this. Account, you will be joining it using your Gmail ID. Your name that should be displayed, you need to write it here. Whatever password, you have to remember the password. Why? Because this password, my dear students, is useful even if you are going to go ahead with 2 or more what we say devices. If you're going to go ahead with 5 to 6 devices and you're going to correct what we say, if you're going to have the students out there in 5 to 6 devices also, if you are going to conduct the meetings in laptop also, in the another computer also, in another what we say devices also, then you need to have different passwords. Okay, different you need to remember the passwords, right? Okay, the next thing, department and all, please do not set all of these things. You don't have to worry about all of these things. Okay, after this, you have something like copy my direct chat link, no need of this. This is a personal meeting ID that we showed, no need of anything this. Okay, now you have something like user type and manage your subscriptions. Okay, if I'm telling you, purchase Zoom only if you have enough students. Purchase Zoom only if you are making an income of rupees 10,000. Okay, Only purchase it if you are making an income of rupees 10,000 from your classes. Okay, we have other sources of getting the income, but from your classes, if you have at least 10,000, or if you have at least 6,000 or 7,000 rupee income from the what we say from the classes, only then purchase the Zoom, because the cost is around 499 per month. It will be deducted. If you want to do it for the entire year, you can pay 4,999, something like that. Okay, I'll show you what's on the Zoom. Okay, so user type licensed, manage your subscription. There will be something like that. If you can just change the user type from here itself. Okay, you can purchase the Zoom from here itself. Okay, so it will be showing you like this, right? So Zoom workplace. So what are the things that you will enjoy in the plan? Something like this will be shown. Monthly plan, Google Play, where you're going to pay. Okay, if you want to just pay and just include that, you can just go ahead with that. So see here, yearly, this is yearly 4,390. This is monthly payment 499. Okay, getting it? So this is 499 is a monthly payment. It will be deducted like how we use it for internet charges, or how we use it for what we say data pack charges, or whatever, my dear students here, right? So you can just go ahead with using that, right? So these are some of the settings that you have to know. Are you all fine with this? Just give me a thumbs up, please. I just want to know if you all are good with this. Come on. Now you're going to learn how to use the the Zoom screen, right? Just give me a thumbs up if you all are fine with the settings and all. Okay. So only those were the settings that you had to know. Right. Now this is the Zoom screen that you'll get when you open the course. Okay. For example, I'm conducting this course now. At first, what I do, I'm telling you. At first, once I open the link, the same link I have to open. How should I open the course? I should go to the Zoom button. I should go to the meetings. Okay. The fourth option. I should go to the meetings. Okay. Think that now I'm going to start the course. Okay. So what will I do? What should I do? I should go to the course. I should go to the Zoom. I should go ahead and click on the meeting button. Where is meeting button? This button. Why? Because I've already scheduled my meeting. So I'll just click on that scheduled meeting, right? So where is that scheduled meeting? It is somewhere over here. Okay. So I'll have this thing. So now what should I do? I just have to go and click on this. Present like a province Maya said. I should just click here and just click on start button. Understood now? Once I click on start button, I will get this screen. Okay. I've already shared the invite link on the WhatsApp, right? So now you all have got into the session. Okay. You all have got into the session. So the very first thing what I have to do in this Google screen, the Zoom screen, is that I have to click on the participants. Listen very carefully. Okay, I have to click on the participants button. Every day, this is the thing that I have to do. Okay, participants. Click on the participant button. Please note this. This is a thing that you as an online educator must do. Right? Click on the participants. Okay. You have something called as mute all. Can you see that? These are the participants. Over here, you find mute all. Yes, my dear students? Just give me a thumbs up. Okay. Just click on mute all. Okay. One important thing, you have to click on mute all button, and also you have to click on this. Okay. It will be actually open. You have to close this. You have to toggle this over this side and close it up. Okay. Because you do not want to allow the participant to unmute themselves. Okay. So this is how you have to do it. Okay. How to reverse this up is that once you are done with muting everything, I have muted everyone out, muted all, and I have just closed this up. So see here, if I enable this, what will happen? I'll just enable this and I'll just click on mute all. And now I have muted everything. You as the participants, and just click on your own mic and unmute yourself. Okay, you can unmute yourself. Another thing is that if I don't untoggle this button, okay, if I don't close this button, what will happen is that other participants, if they join, they'll be having their mics unmuted. Okay, whatever they're telling, you can hear that. Okay, usually when students and usually when I'm to the tutoring session, what will I do is I'll enable the mics. Okay, so I don't have to use this. But if you're in the course like these, okay, if you want a specific time for the students to unmute themselves, then you can go ahead with this. Fine, my dear students? Okay. So this is something that you all have to do before getting this class. Okay, you have to just close this and click on mute all. Just give me a thumbs up if you have understood this. Okay. Then there is a three-dot button. Okay, for example, think that you are into the what we say end of the session. Fine, end of the session, and you want everyone to unmute their mics. Just see here what will happen. I'll just click on this. Just see what is happening onto your what we say Zoom screen. Okay, so what is it asking? It's asking you. Host is asking you to unmute yourself. Isn't it asking you? Yes, right. It is asking you all that host is asking you to unmute your mics, unmute yourself. Do you want to unmute yourself? It is asking you that. Okay, ask all to unmute. Once you click on this, everyone will be asked to unmute themselves. Got it? If you want, you can just click on unmute yourself. Okay. So these are the things that you have to know. Right? How to mute the participants? Click on mute all and just mute all. Done. Mute all, and this should be closed. It should not be opened up. It should be off, switched off. Okay. Mute all off. We are done. Okay. Now, so this is your Zoom screen. You have nothing shared on the screen, right? So first thing is mute and in the session. We can unmute and start the sessions, right? These are the two buttons that we use, mute and unmute, where we can mute when we don't have the participants in the room. Okay, so it's unmuted only when the participants are present, right? Okay, when you want to actually start the meeting, you can unmute yourself and start the meeting. Okay, the third button is share button. I'll not share it now. I'll not tell you how to do this now because I want to discuss all of these things and then get back to this button. Okay, so come on. Next thing is participants. It's done. Okay, now for example, think that my dear students here, I want my students to do this class. I don't want myself to take the class because I'm a host. Okay, I have this plan of 40 minutes plus. Okay, think that you do not have that plan of 40 minutes plus. Okay, you can use me. What you can do is you can just ask me to make you as a host. I should be there in your class, but because I have the plan of around 2 hours, 3 hours, you can have continuous meeting for 50 hours or something like that. I should be present in the meet. What I can do is I can assign you as a host. Okay, make the host. For example, I can make Sister Shamshad as a host. Okay, how should I do that? I should go to the participants. Okay, I can ask them to unmute themselves. I can ask them to start the video. I can ask them to chat with me. I can ask them to make a host. I can make them a host. I can rename them. I can put them in the waiting room. What does waiting room mean? I can put them out of the class. Okay, I can remove the participants. Okay, so these are the things that I can do. Got it? Anyone, for any students, what can a host do? For example, think that there's some person who is irritating you in the class. What you can do is you can just put them in the waiting room or you can just remove them out of the class. Okay, so these are the things that you can do. Fine. And another thing is that, my dear students, here you can make others as a host. For example, if I'm a host, I'm running this meet, I can just click on make a host for some other people. Should I try it with someone? Okay, do you know how to give the host back? Okay, someone wants to try this, just give me a thumbs up. I'll give you a host. Okay, Sister Shamshad, I'm going to do it with you. Okay, so what you have to do is I'll just click on make a host. Okay, I'll do it once we are done with the sharing part. Okay, I'll help. I want you to share your what we say, share the documents and show it to me. Fine, share your presentation, whatever you have made in the class in this session. Fine, so I'll teach you that, and then we'll get back to this. Fine, making the host and reclaiming the host. Fine, so we'll get back to this soon. Okay, so these are the things that you can do. Okay, the last part, the second part is show CC. Show CC is nothing but whatever I'm speaking to, it will be shown. The caption will be shown. See here, whatever I'm speaking to, it will be shown here. Got it? So hopefully you're having that into your screens, isn't it? Okay, so this is an extra added advantage if you're a Urdu speaker or if you're good at Urdu and know the English in very what we say slow way or something like that, slow learner, then you can open this caption up and you can just read this caption and get the things out there. Okay, so usually I switch it off so that students are not troubled. Okay, so the last thing is more button. In the more button you're having the recordings. Okay, so recordings, if you want to stop, you can stop it here. Okay, if you want to this, okay, this recording is only given for those who have the what we say a paid plan. Okay, paid version. And there's something called as AI companion. AI companion is nothing but, my dear students, it is giving me the summary of this chat. That's all. Same like the caption. It will give me this chat summary. See here, meeting summary. There's nothing extra in AI companion. There's just like meeting summary will be given. That's all. Okay. I'll just close this up. We have so much to learn. Okay. The next thing, host tools. These are the host tools that we have. You don't have to worry about this thing because it's already set. Okay. Lock meeting, waiting room, share screens. Okay. Share screen. Okay. Share screen. If you want to share my screen, I have already shared my screen, so I don't have to do that. Meeting groups, chat with whom, share, start video. Do you want to start this video? Just disable these things. Do you want to rename this? Do you want to them to unmute? No need. Share notes and all this. So you can just use these things. These are easily understood. Okay, if you want to remove the participant, if you want to suspend the participant activities, this is all you can do. Okay, so these are the host tools. Then you have chats. You already know what is in the chats. Chats is nothing but it's filled with the students out there or students conversations here. Okay, so if you want to use these chats after the session also, you'll be having something like this comment session like these. Okay, so you can use these chats after this session also. If you want some alerts to be put up, if you want to generate new chats, if you want to share this chat with some other people. Okay, so see here in the team chat, it is going to the very first of the page. Okay, so it is going to the home screen. Now it is the home screen. I already told you. So back to the meeting. I can get back to the meeting by using that. So these are the meeting buttons. So these are the things that are on the screen. Docs. Okay, so more buttons. Right. So now I just want to get back to the meeting. I'll just click on home and back to the meeting. Right. Okay, so you don't have to worry. Once you are, if even if you are stuck somewhere, don't worry. You will get back to that. Right. So just go back to the Zoom and you just get back to that. Right. So you don't have to worry about anything. So just be a pro in this. That's all. Right. Okay. Do you have something called as chats? Okay, that's done. Audio setting. Okay. One important thing about audio setting is that, okay, I use a microphone. I'm telling you, I use a microphone, extra microphone. Why? Because all the voice that is there, it will be cancelled by the Zoom. There is something called as noise removal. If you use the original sound for the musician, if you use the original sound, even a pen drop sound like this will be heard in the Zoom session. So we have to use this. This is by default, noise removal. So what do I do is that I have a microphone. I'll just show it in the Flipkart. If I think I bought it from Amazon. I'll just show the links also. Okay. So it is something like a microphone. Okay, this is the microphone that I use. Okay, so I use this one. You can use whichever. If you want in the shorter range, this is something that you can ready on. Okay, okay. So okay, we have it in different this one C type or even this type. Okay, for the Apple type also. Okay, so whichever you want. If you want even more professional, you have some more beautiful ones, right? So this is some microphone that you can bring. Okay, another thing that you can buy is that, okay, these are the things that you has this one needs. Okay, another is that stylus pen. We call it as a stylus pen. Stylus pen. Okay, stylus pen. Okay, I'll show you exactly what pen I have. Okay, I have these kind of pens. Okay, so to write on the screen, I already told you I use the tab version. I even have an iPad, but I do not want to use that because some features are not perfect over there. Okay, so this thing, okay, you can easily touch on the screens because I use the mathematics writing. So for the mathematics writing, I need this kind of pens. Okay, so this stylus pen will have the what we say 4 nibs. Okay, so what I have to do is around at least 5 to 6 pens I have changed because kids are around. What did they do is just remove it and throw it. So 5 to 6 pens, extra pens I have. So one or the other, I just use it for making use of. These are very simple ones, stylus pens. Okay, so you can just buy it. Okay, purchase that. So these are stylus pens are very helpful when writing on the screen. Right? So even my students out there, they don't have the stylus pen. They actually have the laptop, what we say, pad. So if you're using on the laptop, we usually prefer using laptop touchpad. Touchpad. Okay, that is an extra. This one. It feels like you're using the touch. This one. So we have this already. So it's not. It's around. Touchpad for computer. Yes, this one. Okay. So we use it as an extra. This one. I think it's not zooming up. It will be something like this. Something like this. Okay. So I think that's on the right side of the screen. Okay. You need to connect that and you need to use that. Right? Okay. I don't just know the specific word that is used. Writing. Yes, it is writing pad. I'm sorry. Not touchpad. So it will be showing you the least ones. Okay. So it's around 2,000 rupees, right? It's around 2,000 rupees. You can even take more of it, like more precise. It will be around 5,000 or something like that. Okay. So yeah, this one, exactly this one. Okay. Drawing pen along with the touchpad. You can just connect it to the laptop and you can just write it over here. Okay. Whatever you want, you can write it and it will be displayed on the screen. So this is it. Okay. This is the thing that we can use for the laptops. Right. Okay. Getting it, just give me a thumbs up. I want to tell everything in every other way. So I'm just telling you in these ways. Okay. The next thing is that hopefully I've understood these two things, right? Okay. So if you're done, audio setting is done, right? Noise removal, I already told you. If there's a noise removal, you have to have a microphone. I already have, I told you, microphone will be always connected to my this one once I want to take it. Okay, take the classes. Caption setting is already known. You just have to on or switch it on or off. Meeting settings, same meeting settings. Before we started, meeting topic you can change, mute upon entry, play, join, and leave sounds. If you want the sounds to be played, you can do that. So one important thing here, sister. What I'm writing is called as annotation. Whatever I'm writing on the screen is called as annotation. Okay. Okay. So if I want my students to annotate on the screen, then I can allow them. Okay. Content share, annotate. Yes, I want to annotate and do it. Okay. Show names of the annotators. Okay. If you are, for example, can anyone annotate on the screen? Okay, so Shamsha, just write something on the screen. Is it possible for you to write on the screen? Someone here, please write on the screen. Yes, see here. Yes, so it's showing me the names. It's showing me the names, right? It's showing me these are the things. Annotate means you're writing on the screen. Yes, and show the names of the annotators means this one. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll just close this. See here what happens. I click on close button. Can you annotate now? I'll just close it. Okay, just a moment. It's not closing. Okay, I'll just close this up. 1 minute. Okay, I'll click on this too. Now please annotate and show me. Can you annotate? No, right? Okay, so these are the things that you have to take care about. Okay, so meeting control, stop incoming videos. For example, if someone has switched on the video, then you can just tell the host. Okay, you can just stop those videos. Okay, so show the names when participants joins. This is also can be enabled. Okay, always show the meeting controls. If you want to show the other participants of the meeting controls, you can do that. Okay, so the next thing about this is meeting settings over backgrounds and effects. This is useful only if you are sharing your videos, my dear students here. Have you seen the hosts? Some of the hosts having the beautiful background behind, like a studio background behind. What do they do is they arrange this before they enter the meeting. So what do? Before they share the participants the link, what they do is they have a beautiful background put up. Okay, Zoom puts the background by itself. It recognizes you and puts the beautiful background on your behind, and you can just take a class in like even if you are if you want yourself to be present in a huge what we say huge villa or something like that, you can have a beautiful background behind and then just you can showcase that on the screen. Okay, then there's something called as dogs, the whiteboards. I'll show you what is it all. Okay, just a moment. And then there is a notes. Okay, notes is nothing but whatever you write on the screens on the whiteboards that will be shown. Okay, now come on. One important thing that I want to show you is there is a button here known as share button. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to show you some of the aspects. So once you click on this button, okay, it will be like this. Okay, it will be like this. Just a moment. Okay, once you click on share button, you will land into this many things. Okay, now listen very carefully. You can share Microsoft OneDrive presentations, Microsoft SharePoint. Okay, you can just use the links from these things. Google Drive, if you have any link from the Google Drive, you can share it. This is Box. Okay, this is not that essential. If you want, you can even share the photos. Okay, I'll share each and everything and show it to you now. Okay, so you can even share the photos. Okay, you can even share the images from the files. You can share the documents. You can share the URLs. You can share the bookmarks. You can share your screen. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm sharing the screen. How do you understand that I'm sharing the screen? Can you please tell me? How are you going to understand I'm sharing the screen? Can you please tell me? How? This green thing. If green thing appears, it means that I'm sharing the screen. Got it? If green thing appears on the highlighted pattern, it is that I am sharing the screen. But if the simple document appears on the screen, it means that I'm sharing the documents. Got it now? Okay. How to share the documents is that you just click on share button and there you'll have the document button there. Okay. You just click on that. Okay. So now think that I've just clicked on share button and I'm going to click on this document. Okay. So once I click on this document, I'll be shown which document do you want to select. Which document do you want to select? You can just select it from your gallery and show it to me. Fine. So come on, let's see if you all can do that. I'll show you how we are going to do that now. I'll just click on Zoom now. I'm stopping the share now. I'll click on share. I'm clicking on the share button. I'll click on the very first one that is known as photo. Okay. And the photo, I can share the photos like this. Okay. For example, I want to share one photo. In the photo, if you click on photo, it means that you can just share one photo. Okay. I'll just share one photo on the screen. See here. This is the photo that I have shared. Got it? I cannot move this. I cannot change the next one. I cannot change it to the next one. Fine? Getting it? So now what I'll do, I'll just click on stop share again. Same button, stop share. I'll click on share button. Now I'll just go ahead and share a document. Fine? I'll click on the document. Okay, so it will show me the gallery. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just carry one document and I'll just present it to you. For example, I have a document for okay, the course. Okay, so here we have, this is a document, right? So this is a document. So this document, how am I sharing? I'll be shown each page. I'll be shown that you have these many pages of this document. Okay, so think that I'm taking the class for my students. So what should I do? I just click on share button. I'll click on share button. Over there, I'm going to have document button, and then I'm going to search for the document. I mean the textbook that my student wants to have. Okay, so this is the textbook of my student. So I'm going to present this. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just present it like this. Now how should I do the next pages? I'll just turn it into this thing. Okay, next pages, next pages, next pages. Okay, so whichever page I want, I'll just stop, and over there at the bottom I have something like page numbers. Can you see that? Page numbers. Whichever page number I want, I can go ahead with that. Right, so this is the page number I want to go. Now I want to maximize this. What I can do is I just can touch on the screen and maximize this like this. Got it? Please let me know if you're getting it. Okay, so now I want my students, my dear students here. Okay, so what I'll do is, yes, I'll tell you how to share the Canva presentation. Okay, I think I have switched off something in the muting. I want you to annotate, right? Content share, show names of the annotators. Okay, come on, my dear sisters here. For example, think that I'm taking a mathematics session. I'll just write, okay, tell me what is 2 plus 3 equal to. Okay, come on, someone write on the screen. What is the answer to this? Soon? Okay, very good. This is how you write it. Got it? Yes, excellent. So this is how your student will react with you. Got it? So this is how it should be presented. Whatever you present on the screen, this is how you do it. Okay. So for example, you want them to teach it this way. Okay. So see here, this is our course for today. We are learning the functions, where we are learning how we are going to input the functions and how we are going to get the output. So I'll be teaching them with what we say, with my annotator. I'm going to tell them this is x. Okay. So if it is minus 8, then what would be our y? So how is the y will be? So minus 8 plus 5, and we will be doing, so what will be 5, 6, 7, 8? It will be 3. So 3 square is 9. So the answer would be 9. So now I want you to do this. Minus 4. So what is the answer? Come on, do it yourself here. So I'll be giving them the space also. So they'll write here and tell me. So this is the answer. So yes, this is correct. Okay. So now over here on right side or left side, you have the annotators. Can you see that? On the annotators, you have something called as text box. Okay. Text box. You have something called as pen. Okay, once you select the pen, you have something called as, if you want to draw something like rectangles, if you want to draw something like circles, okay, you have it all there. Can you see that? Someone please draw this for me and show me. Come on, you are the future educators, online educators, inshallah ta'ala. I want you to draw these things and show it to me. Very good, excellent, Sister Shamshad. Few more, you can do it on the screens. You have the annotators already. Arrow marks, excellent, Sister Reba. Yes, there is also something called as highlighter. Okay, I can highlight. This is red button, the fourth button. Okay, I can just highlight. Okay, so I can highlight and explain to see, copy and complete the tables. These are the things. Okay, if I want to erase someone, there is an eraser. Okay, I want to erase this, I can erase this like this. Okay, there is an undo button, there is a redo button, and there is something called as delete button. Everything will be washed off if you just click on delete button. Okay, for example, think that now you want to give them a homework. Okay, so now listen carefully. I'll just click on the draw button and I'll write it. I want to give them a homework. I'm writing on the screen. Okay, I'm writing on the screen. I'll write it like this. Okay, and then I'll write, if x is equal to 24 and y is equal to how much, if the equation turns out to be y is equal to x square minus 5. Okay, so what is y equal to? So now I don't, so they'll tell, oh teacher, please send it to me on my WhatsApp. Okay, so they don't want to actually note it because actually the students are turning lazy. They want to do it everything on the screen. So what you have to do, you just can click on something called as download. Okay, there is a download button here along with the annotator. Along with the annotator, you have a download button. Okay, below the dustbin, you actually have it below the dustbin, right? So once you click on that button, see here, it will be saved. It will be saved inside, right? So this is how you can project your documents on the screen. Now, how to share the Canva presentation on the screen? Same thing. Click on share button. Okay. Click on share button. Fine. Okay. Click on documents. Click on documents, and then you share the documents from your gallery, whatever you have saved in your gallery. So this is the Canva presentation that I had saved previously. So I'll share that. Okay. I think yesterday we did some changes with this and saved it here. So this is how we can do that. Fine. Got it? So this is the Canva presentation that I have shared. How did I share it? Again, I'll show you. Just you need to click on share button And then there is something called as documents. I need to share the documents. Okay. Now, I as a educator, my dear students here, I want my Canva screen, okay, to be shown along with my presentation. So what do I do is I click on share button and I click on screen button. Okay. Share the screen. I click on share the screen. Now, what will I do at the entire session is with I share the screen. Okay. I don't share the documents. I share the screen. Have you all got it? Please give me a thumbs up. What I'm doing in entire courses of mine, in the courses, only in the courses, not in the tutoring batches, because in the tutoring batches, I share the documents, like the textbooks, the presentations and all, okay? Give me a thumbs up, please. Okay. So what do I do when I want to share the screens? I just click on this button, share button here. See the highlighter? Over here, share button. Inside that, I'll have the button known as screen. Share the screen. I'll click on the share the screen. Now this is my screen. What I'll do, I'll just now click on back button. Okay. So what will happen? I'll click on this button. Now it will show my entire screen. My screen is showing to you. Okay. So I have my screen being accessed to you. So what I'll do, the screen is being visible to you. So what I'll do, I'll just go to the Canva. So this is how I do present the classes every day. So I'll go to the Canva. So whichever presentation is there. So this is my presentation for today's class. So how will I share this presentation to you? Same thing, sharing the screen. I'm just sharing the screen. I'm not sharing the presentation. I'm not downloading this presentation. I'm sharing this presentation. So this is my presentation. I'll just directly present it from this Canva screen itself. How do I present? Here is the present button. Present button. Got it? Please let me know yes or no. Okay, you just have to click on this button, and this is how I share it every day in the class, starting from day one. Okay, so I start the session every day in this way. So I just click on it. See, when I share it on the Canvas screen, I can even have the transitions. I can even have it in the video format. Okay, if you share the screen, you can even have the video shared on your class. Okay, only if you are sharing the screen. You cannot share it in the document format. Remember that. So if you are sharing the screen, only then you can share the videos. Got it? So this is how I can share the video format or the transitions format. Even if I want you to see the videos or something like that, I can even show it in the class while sharing the screen. Okay? Please let me know if you all have got this. Okay, for example, I want you to see this video. What will I do? Okay. So I'll just open this up and I'll just share it with you. Right? Okay. There is some option also wherein it is asked about share the audio. I'll just enable that share the audio. Audio volume. I can increase. Okay. I think over here I have unmuted it. Yes. Now the audio is visible. Can you hear it? If you can hear it, just give me a thumbs up.
الله المستعان الله أكبر لا حول ولا قوة الله أكبر يعني سبحان الله هذا البصر لو تصور الإنسان لو أنه وقف بين يدي الله عز وجل. This is how you can share the video. Got it? Okay. You were able to hear the audios, isn't it? Yes? Okay, barakallah. So these are everything about the Zoom, my dear students here. I have told everything. So hopefully you all will be excellent online educator, inshallah, because I have not left anything, what we say, anything that was not explained. Fine. So now what will I do is I'll make someone as a host. I want you, my dear student here, to make sure you are sharing some document. Fine. You're sharing some document, or also if you want, you can just tell some few words about the course, how you found it. Fine. Okay. So let's begin. I'll take Sister Shamshad Khalid. Okay. Be prepared with the document. And you don't have to enable your videos or anything like that. You just can just switch on your microphone. That's all. Okay. And what you have to do is you have to share some document on the screen. That's all. Fine. Okay, what I'll do is I'll make you as a host. If I think you can just end the meeting once you are done. Okay, you can just end the meeting after the session. So what I'll do is I'll just allow participants to unmute themselves. Okay, I'll make Sister Shamshad make as a host. One important thing is that if you want to make me as a host, the same procedure you have to do, Sister Shamshad. What you have to do is you have to get back to this participant zone. You have to go to this learn with Michelle. You have to click on me, and then you have to click on make a host. Okay, or else I cannot reclaim the host things. Okay, so I'll just start to make you as a host. Let's see. You can just share the presentation, whatever we had done till now, or whatever the presentations you have prepared for your classes. You can share it with me. Okay. So now you're the host. You can just share any presentations that you wish to. Mr. Shamshad, Bismillah.
Yes, Asada. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Barakallahu fiki. So this is how we can share the screen. This is the screen thing, okay? Very good. You can just click on the Canva. Yeah, you can go ahead with any presentations, okay? Just click on 3-dot button there and click on present full screen.
Subhanallah. This is such a
So
beautiful
this is
one. You can hold your phone in the landscape pattern, please. So that everyone, even if they are in the computers, they can see it in the. Okay, rotate, screen rotation. Block orientation, my dear sister, at the first page. Block orientation, first page. Yes. Yes. Okay.
it's not coming.
Show the presentation, but okay. That's fine. That's fine. No problem. No problem. You can just present it in the full screen view. On the top, third thing. On the top. No, third. On the top, go to the top. Yes, that is the presentation format. Yes, now we can see that. Yeah. Go to the last page. So this is how you share your screens, my dear students here. Let's start from the first. Can you give me a bit of like an online educator? Can you start with the presentation? I feel this is a superb, what we say, presentation that you have prepared for your students, inshallah. Can you just give me a glimpse of this, please?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dear students. So I'm Shamshad bin Khalid and I'm a Talim al-Quran graduate from Darul Arqam. So today's topic is how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created the universe. So we'll be learning in today's session like how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created the universe. So before that, I want to announce a competition to all of you. That is, we have 4 weeks in a month. So I have a challenge for you all, that is waking up early in the morning, as you are all students. So this mine is basically for kids, Ustaza. So I gave them this challenge of waking up for Fajr at 5 o'clock in the morning. So
Barakallah,
whoever
barakallah.
completes this task, they will be given a gift, inshallah. So that was my schedule for them. Then I did this. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created everything. आसमान, जमीन, पानी, हवा, जानवर, इंसान, ये सब अल्लाह सुब्हानहू व तआला ने बनाया. And I also quoted the Quranic ayah related to these.
Subhanallah. This is so beautiful. Barakallah feek, my dear student here, my dear sister here. May Allah give barakah in this. Subhanallah. May Allah make you to reach the hearts of the people out there, inshallah. Okay, subhanallah. Loved it. Barakallah feeki. Yes. You know, what you can do is with these images is that you can make it as a background of these ones, okay? The
Okay.
images that you have put, you can make it as a background also. Okay. If you want more standard in this, you can just add a corner rounding to the images. Okay. So this looks so beautiful, Barakallahu feek. So how many pages is these slides about?
This was the entire classes, Ustaza. They are more like after Adam alayhi salam, there is Habil and
Mashallah. May Allah give barakah in this. May Allah give barakah in this. Inshallah. You can approach me once you are done with this course. We'll inshallah promote yours. Inshallah ta'ala. So kindly take this as a motivation, my dear students out there. Whoever is here, I want you all to take this as a motivation, inshallah. Create your own journeys with this. Okay, you all have those talents within you. Make sure you are utilizing this to the best, inshallah. Okay, dear Sister Shamshad, Jazakumullah khairan kaseera for sharing this with us. Okay, alhamdulillah, you can end the meeting. What you can do is click on stop share button. It will take you back to the Zoom. Click on stop this share, okay? Stop share, yes. Okay, now what you can do is you can end the meeting yourselves, okay? You can end it with the beautiful praises of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Come on.
I will make you host, Ustaza, inshallah. You do it.
Okay, Jazakumullah khairan. Okay, Jazakumullah khairan, my dear students here. Hopefully you will take this as an inspiration for yourselves, inshallah. Will you all take this as a motivation for yourselves? Please let me know. Give me a beautiful thumbs up, please. I want you all to be a future educator, inshallah ta'ala. Okay? Jazakumullah khairan kaseera. Jazakumullah khairan kaseera. Love you all for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Hope to see you all being a inspiration for this next generations out there, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Tomorrow, make sure you are ready with your course flyer, because tomorrow you're going to project it with me, you're going to share it with me, and we are going to show you how you're going to share it on the other platforms, how you're going to, how you're going to sponsor the ads through that as well, how you're going to connect to the other audience as well, inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan kaseera. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.